back in action.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Hey YouTube, what's up? I think it's my intro now. I think it's going to say that all the time. I don't know what I say otherwise, but I think I say that majority of the times. But today I am. Is there a way to make this a private lobby? I don't know. But today I'm going to be playing Uncharted, of course, and I'm going to be doing a tips and tricks video. I think that's what I'm going to call it. It's more of an advanced tips and tricks, like things don't come naturally to people, I guess. And yeah, it may work for me, but it may not work for someone else. So say I like teach this to like, say when you use these tips and you're not seeing this working, and you're like, oh my god, Black Noob, you're so terrible, this didn't work for me. That's my typical stranger voice. But I mean, just take it with a grain of salt. I don't know what that means, to be honest. Grain of salt. I don't understand that saying. But yeah, take it with a grain of salt. So my first trick, I guess. Well, it's gonna be hard to explain some things because I'm not playing an actual game. I know it's like it's hard to play the game and explain it, but it's hard to explain some things when I'm actually playing the game. But I'm gonna try. So my first trick is so if there's a gunfight, right? Like right here, like say your team's up here, right? You're on top of the street and they're all the way at the bottom. It's like 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 or whatever. So my first trick is to know where to be, I guess. I want to always say that, not always, but I'm going to say majority of the time it's best to stick with your team. Because, like, this game is super fucking hard to do well by yourself. But, just know where to be. So, like, if, like, there's a gunfight right here, I mean, there's a little opening right here. Surprise! What the fuck? Where did that come from? But, there's an opening right here, of course. And, you want to flank them. Like, you want to just, like, apply pressure from a different side. Because, like, otherwise it's going to be a stalemate. They're going to go down behind cover, you're going to get revived, and these guys are just going back and forth. You want to help your team out by going on the flank. Because obviously someone's going to flank you, or it's just going to be you freely flanking them and get all these free kills. So, that's my first tip. I don't really have a list. I'm kind of going off the top of my head. But, yeah. My second tip is, if you look at the money I have $180. Every so many seconds, they give you $15 for free. I don't really know when that started, but I just figured out earlier this week. So, with that money, well, I'm going to get treasure real quick to make it faster. But the first thing I like to do is I like to upgrade my grenades. If you, will hold for descriptions, well, now it's upgrade 2. It's carry additional grenades. But the first upgrade gives you 25% faster resupply, which I think, is important. Well, for me at least. I think, the use of equipment is a huge, huge tip to teach someone. I mean, some people don't use it as much as I do. I know that when I'm playing online, a lot of people, if I'm in cover right here, and I'm just like shooting at a guy right here, and like I cannot get him out of that cover, like literally just throw a grenade right here, and as soon as you throw it, just roll out, because they're gonna get like stunned or they're gonna have to roll, and you like as soon as you throw it, just like bail, and just like start shooting, because they're gonna have to like get knocked out of cover, get blown out, or either just take the down from the grenade, and it just puts pressure on the enemy, of course. So that's what I think buying that is important. Well, for me at least. Some people don't use it and it's fine, but I just think equipment makes this like it like ups your gameplay like a lot. It adds like a huge like element, because you can't just like sit here and like shoot at a guy and like in cover and expect something to happen without someone challenging another, which I guess will be another tip I have. So say there's a guy in that cover right here, right? Say there's a guy right there and I'm up here, and for some reason I'm going balls to the wall and decides just to sprint at him for no fucking reason, just like fuck it, I don't have any reason to live. But so clearly he's gonna be in cover, right? He's gonna be blind firing. Well, probably not, because I'm running at him. So he's probably gonna like stand up and like shoot at me. A tip I told my friend is when he asked for tips, or I just kind of gave him tips. I'm kind of bossy like that. This game, a lot of people are like not amazing at it, and I'm not by any stretch of the imagination, but a lot of people are actually like inaccurate, like really fucking inaccurate, like me. Like if I don't have a sniper in my hand, I'm gonna be missing a lot of shots if I'm not blind firing. So that's just how the game is. It's a third person shooter, and hitboxes are weird and movement's weird. But yeah, so I want to say it's not about who hits who more, but it's who gets hit less. So the whole goal is to make your opponent miss you more than you miss them. Because there's certain like points. If I'm like, obviously I'm like right, like if we're like both face to face, like obviously like whatever happens happens. But if like say we're like right here and he's right there, like there's enough like area just to get some decent movement to make him miss his shots. Because if you're this far away, people don't just blind fire like No one, see, like, look at my bullets. Look where they go. Like, that's not accurate enough to, like, hit someone. So people usually ADS at this range. So at this point, you want to try to make them. I want to say it's always good to get the first shot off on someone, but there's some points where that's just not the case. You're not allowed to. Like, they just hit you, have the drop on you, whatever. So what you want to do is roll, jump, roll, jump, roll, jump, and like just like look the way you roll this way and jump the other way. Look at the way your character jerks. See that? And it just makes it hard to hit. I mean, just switch it up, of course. But see, you can't like just like recover fast enough after jump. So like, you just gotta switch it up a little bit. And this way, you don't get hit as much. And by the time shoot a couple bullets, they're out of bullets, right? They're reloading. That's your chance to strike. I mean, well, obviously when you're rolling and jumping, you can blind fire, right? But you don't want to waste all your bullets because they're gonna have to reload. They're gonna be unloading into you trying to hit you. But you just want to like make sure they waste their bullets and just miss you a shit ton. Because then by the time they're reloading, like what are they gonna do? Like roll and you're gonna like fuck them up anyway. So that's a chip. Like understand your movement. Also, like know like right here, I'm close enough to get into cover. Right here, I'm not. Just know like how far away you are from cover. Like understand your movement. Make it like optimized. Like see that roll is not gonna get me into cover, but like right there, I'm getting into cover. Because sometimes people just like to get into cover, and instead of getting into cover, they just fucking roll out in the open instead of getting into cover. So just know like your character's movements and understand that. Just like this, a lot of people will jump over cover and try to turn their screen just to get into cover. You don't need to do that. You can just actually just like jump over and just press back circle, and you lock onto it. It's just like another one of those movement things. And I don't know if this is actually faster if you like run and roll instead of just sprinting. I don't know if you get anywhere faster, but I always do that just as a force of habit. I don't know if it makes you faster. So if you ever see me doing that, I don't know if that's a trick or not. Another trick is to play the objective, I guess, but not like you don't have to always 100% play the objective. It kind of goes with like knowing where to be. So I was playing. This tip came from my friend Riley. So we were playing Command with a few friends, and he says, all of you don't need to be on this point. I mean, like, obviously not, because whatever. But it was free points, and we were, like, destroying them anyway. So I was like, well, I want the money just to buy shit. So I was being selfish. But, yeah, he's right. All of us don't need to be on one point. So say there's, like, they have C, and we have A. I think C's actually up there, and this is B. So if they have A, and this is B, most people don't just, like, sprint through the middle just to get, like, the next point. Like, a natural, like, three flag games, people want their spawn and then the middle spawn to keep us spawning down here and just like lock us down kind of. So people don't usually run here. So at the beginning, someone comes here, and then I'm like, oh, my teammate's capturing it. So to stop the other team from capping it, we go to the middle flag, and this way we provide some like offense, like a fight for the flag, or we just get a free flag. Like we don't need 3 people down there just to cap that one flag. Also today there's something I did that I thought was really cool. At least I should have saved the clip, but I don't think I did. But I'm upgrading my grenades, so I have 2. So I know that they're we're playing Command on this exact same map actually. I know there's people gonna be coming over there. There's 2 things you can do at this point. Like you can throw grenades over, which is what I did, or you can just not and like. Sometimes that's a good idea. It's like try to bait them with the grenade, or just like predict where they're gonna be, or I can just run up here and like not give away my location. If I throw a grenade, it gives away my location that I'm coming. But if I hit them, it's like a fucking free down, and like I mark them. I have mark on damage, so I get to mark them and everything. So that's what I did. So also know how to like throw your grenades over. Like understand like see that like line where it goes. If you scope in. It makes like maybe I talked about this recently. Like I learned this like literally 2 weeks ago. And I thought it was the best thing ever. If you like scope in while you're holding a grenade, you like just crank it really fucking far. You see that? Like here versus like okay here. See it's on top of the roof versus like all the way down the fucking street, like down the block to like neighbor Jenny's house. So yeah. And that's what I did. I just lobbed the grenade over. You just like run over and you just lob a grenade over. And then it'll blow up. It'll like leave like. Usually I hit someone. I get here fast. I just sprint straight up. This is what I do right away. But yeah, just know where to be and know where to place your grenades. Another thing, I don't know. I'm running out of tips here. I don't know what to say next. But I think understand like your opponent's point of view. Like it's a third-person shooter, so it's kind of hard to like just like know where someone's looking. Cause like right now I'm facing this way, but I'm looking this way. So like if someone tries to sneak up behind me, I'm just like low key just like standing here like watch this guy trying to sneak up on me, and I'm like, bitch. But yeah, just try to understand that the way someone's looking. Like, I'm running down street looking backwards. Like, people don't usually do that, but like, understand that you're not always like invisible. Some people just like see you, but like don't choose to do anything. Also, use that to your advantage. I see a lot of people that just try to like wait in the cover, like right here. I don't know what that noise is. It's like I don't know what that noise is, but say some people wait in cover right here, right? Which isn't actually the best thing to do, right? So I'm waiting in cover. Right here. If someone comes and challenge, if I see someone down there, right? It's harder to move out of here when I'm hugging the wall. You see what I mean? Like, if I'm hugging the wall, I have like less movement versus when I'm not hugging the wall. I can just like run back and like roll out. So I feel like if you're behind this cover, it's better not to actually be in cover, because you can actually like, if you're in cover, you have like a less point of view and everything. You can't really see like on the other side through the window. But if you're like out of cover, you have like a better field of view, and you can move faster out of cover when you're like not actually locked into cover. So if someone's coming, I'm just like, blah, bitch. I can like light them up. So just like also use like your cover to like feel like deceitful and like sneaky kind of. And what other tricks do I have? I guess another one I would recommend is, a lot of people, if I was using like a sniper, it'd be better. A lot of people like, so say like you're hiding from someone. Look at the tip of my gun. Well, yeah, this is bad. You can't really see because I'm my character. But my tip of my gun is like, oh, okay. So he's like peeking his head now. But see the tip of my gun? It's just like sticking out of the cover. People see that shit. Well, like I do at least. I'm not like, I don't have like supervision, so I'm assuming I'm not like, the only one. But like if you're in cover, like just be aware that some body parts like actually stick out, and like, they can like look down. If you're like in that window right there on the cover, obviously want to see you. Like you're in cover, but still I'm like looking down on you, so I'll be able to see you too. So any other tricks I have? Equipment is important. Money is also important. Understand that I have an issue when I get like, I explained this in my last video. I don't know if you guys are gonna watch that or not. But I have like, I get in my own head. Like, if I'm doing well, like winning is just terrible for me. Because I'm like on fire, I am like literally fucking on fire. I will start like, I will go balls to the wall, sprinting everywhere, and just like try to light everyone up and like go fearless. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm invincible if I'm like doing fucking well. I get in my own head. I don't know why. But and I don't spend my money. I have like $3,000 in the bank, and I just won't spend like my money for some reason. But yeah. So I think the best thing to do is just like be aware how much you have to spend, and always like buy shit. Like it helps the team out a lot. If I drop this brute right here, I think brutes suck, but it's better than like not doing anything, and it helps your teammate out a lot. So yeah. And another maybe my last tip, I think. So another thing to do, again, it's like, I guess like using the third person as your like advantage. If you're running down the street, don't stick to this wall, or just any wall in general, not just this wall like it's cursed or something. But like say like I'm right here, right? Say I'm right here, coming this way. Like I can see you if I'm like, oh, 2 minutes left. Holy shit, it's a long video. Coming this way, I could see you. Like I'm gonna be able to like visibly see you before you see me, because you're like hugging the wall. Like you're like, your field of view is like obstructed by this big ass wall. So if you're like running around the corner, I mean, don't just like sprint out there out in the middle of the open like, hey, shoot me. But like you want to like run down like from the middle of the map, kind of, just so you like see what's around the corner, instead of like running down this way where you can't see anything around the corner. So yeah, I guess that's like all my tips and tricks, I guess. Well, at least what works for me. So yeah, I guess that'll be it. So that's the video. See you.
This is bound to be some kind of fracas.
YouTube, I'm back. This is a PS, I guess. I should have heard what Sully was saying. This is a PS to my video, I guess. It's gonna be a long one, I guess. That's fine. I usually don't like long videos, but I guess I'll just post this one still, even though it's long as fuck. I thought of another trick, I guess. I think meleeing, if you like try to beat someone down, it's the most inconsistent thing in the world. So like, don't do it. Like, I'm not saying don't do it, but there's like a time. So like, say like, is there like a pole I can run around? So, oh man, I need like a pole. So we'll find one right here. So I am shooting this guy, right? We're blind firing, right? We're both close. Sometimes melees have range, sometimes they don't, and that's like the issue. It makes it inconsistent. So like, what you want to do is you want to just like run circles around your opponent blind firing, cause like what happens is that like they try to swing and they'll miss. You want to keep a distance though, and they'll try to swing and they'll miss. If you're close and you like kind of hug them, like see them like running around this, and I like see how close I am to this thing. Like if I don't know, I didn't pull out a pistol before, like a submachine gun. If I'm like blind firing, see that? Like, of course I'm hitting it, but like I'm gonna hit more shots. But if they're like reloading or anything, they can just melee me and like knock my ass out if I'm weak. So you wanna keep like distance. And, like, of course it has a bigger surface area, so I'm gonna hit this more than anything else. But like, of course I'm gonna get like not be in range for melee and just get like fucked up. On the other hand, the charge melee, this thing, is like overpowered. It's not like. So like what you want to do is like it just like don't charge it up when you're around someone, like unless you have like the stealth perk when they can't hear it or something like that, because this is actually like really solid, but like you can't roll. That's an issue, but which that's pretty fair. But so if you're like say you're like around the corner, you know someone's there, right? You just want to like hop over and like just douche them with it. It's a one hit kill, and it's just like, and this melee actually has like a lot of range to it. So let's say like have frame perfect like dodging, then they're not gonna be able to like get out of it, which I think is like pretty solid. So I believe that is my last tip. Let me think anything else. I don't think so. Other than just understand how to get places faster, I think, but that just comes naturally, I guess. So like the zip line. A lot of people don't know about the zip line. I actually found out some guy didn't know about this 2 days ago. But yeah, just understand like so if I want to get down here up there, like I don't want to just take like the room and like go around the outside. Like just know how to get places faster, because you want to beat like there's points where you and some guy are like racing like to get up here. Like this is a vantage point, not really a good one because it's obstructed by a lot of things. But like say you and like another guy want to get up here, like of course you're not gonna be the only person in the game coming up here. So like you want to get there before everyone else and just be able to like, well, not just come over here and just shoot, but you want to be able to like stop them like right here from coming up to get you, and then you come up here and like fuck them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, just like understand the ins and out of the different maps. It's just like when it comes with time. The more you play, the more you'll actually know about the game, and like you'll just pick up on things naturally. So I think that is actually all the tips now officially, and that's the end of the video. So yeah, see ya.